If you're ready to leave the United States and you have pets and you're planning on heading to Mexico, I'm going to walk you through what it takes to get those pets through. If you have dogs or cats, you no longer need a health certificate. It's no longer required since 2019. So basically, when you enter with dogs or cats, and you can have up to 2 pets per person, you are subject to an inspection by SENASICA. And basically what that inspection looks like is they are going to check to make sure that you don't have, or that the pet doesn't have any signs of infectious or contagious diseases, that it's free from external parasites, and that's going to be ticks or fleas, and also that there aren't any fresh wounds or wounds in the process of healing. You want to take your dogs or cats in for a pre-travel veterinary visit, and that's going to include getting vaccinations. So you want to make sure that all the vaccinations are up to date and that you have administered any type of parasite prevention. While they are not going to check the vaccination records, you do want to make sure that everything is up to date prior to leaving. For dogs and cats, there aren't any breed bans as of right now. As long as they meet the general health and import requirements, you should be good to go with any breed of dog or cat. Now, if you have other pets like birds, reptiles, or rodents, they will need a health certificate, and it's required from a licensed vet within 15 days before entry. If you have other pets, you are going to want to contact the SENASICA part of Mexico that does the inspections for animals, and they'll be able to tell you what is or isn't allowed. And for right now, all I have for information is you can have 2 pets, dogs or cats per person. And then if you have more than that, it looks like they charge additional fees. So it's really good to call SENASICA just to double check all of the information prior to traveling. I have this in my Google sheet with all of the information that I found. You can also go to their website, and I believe they have a contact box where you can submit a request to be contacted back. But I think you're going to get a faster and better answer just by calling them. I believe they also are going to check how was the animal transported across the border. Was it in a clean environment? Was it as long as everything looks humanely taken care of, there probably won't be any flags, but I believe they will check that as well when you're crossing land border. If you are flying in, you're going to want to make sure that whatever crate you are bringing with you is properly ventilated, that it meets all the standards of the airline that you're flying with. When you arrive in the airport, there's going to be a desk that you go to, and they're going to do that same type of inspection on your pets. While it is not required any longer, in my personal opinion, if I was doing this again, I have gone to Mexico with a dog before via air, and I did get a travel health certificate, and I believe at the time it still wasn't required, but I had that just in case I'm there and they question me on anything. Like, say I didn't see something and they see something on my dog and they're like, oh, well, we're not sure. Then I have that paper. Regulations can change and information on the internet may not always be up to date. So make sure you call ahead of time and you are checking official sources before you travel with pets.